ticks and seek to draw out this siege, knowing the capital's stores are nigh bottomless. And what of our wise rulers? Goaded into war.
If you would but take the field, their bellies would be full by nightfall.
If I take the field, so too will Bahamut, and our duel will shake the island to its foundations. Instead of liberating the Dominion, you would doom it to destruction. Unless that is what you desire.
If our learned advisor has a solution to propose, we should be glad to consider it.
Is that the Emperor's?
What is the meaning of this, Lord Kupka?
What it means is that I am disinclined to advise you any longer. The looks on their faces when you walked through those doors. A perfect picture of stupefaction. They could not believe their eyes. Though I confess, I had my own doubts whether or not you would accept my invitation. Such shocking news. Cid isn't a son of a whore. He's the son of an empress. Your own dear Clive.
Absurd. Who fed you these lies? I have never spent a moment among criminals, save at the gallows. I came here with my son, not to entertain your baseless accusations, but to put an end to the senseless hostilities between our nations.
Very well. You need only agree to the terms I set out. Cid took the life of someone dear to me, a woman by the name of Benedicta. I swore to take his in turn. This would not be disagreeable to you, I take it. You would finally be rid of the stain on your noble name. In return, I will leave Sanbreque in your capable hands. Your Imperial Majesty.
And all for the love of a common whore. Dominant or no, one cannot hide one's breeding. And beasts will ever belong with beasts. There are greater things in store for you, my darling Olivier. Soon enough, you shall be the crown prince of Sanbreque. And when your father goes to meet Great Griga, you shall be emperor of all you survey. The old order shall come tumbling down, and you will rebuild the world in your glorious image.
She's been in there for hours. Something must be wrong.
Is it true what I'm hearing, Cid?
Well, don't just stand there gawping. Is that all?
Back, are ya? So, what'll it be? And?
Is it business or pleasure? From what I hear, the poor buggers. Try not to get yourself killed, eh? And what can I do for you? You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know. Finished, are you?
What do you need? A Sangforian, do you? Not my best work, but it'll do. You can thank me later. Not my best work, but it'll do. Yeah, that should do you. Not my best work, but it'll do. Yeah, that should do you. And?
Well, don't just stand there gawping. If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. You got out else? I'll be thankful you got that much. You got out else? Come again. Don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Hunting down bearers.
Is there something I might assist you with, Clive? And so, it is done. Yet the tale is far from over. I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them. There is a rather fascinating excerpt I've been meaning to show you. What subject shall we consider today? The door to the shelves shall ever be open.
Cid, I know that when we came to the hideaway, we chose to let go of our past in order that we...
We did?
Nonetheless, I was wondering if... Well, I know you are from Rosaria, and apparently the Duchy is home to all manner of curative herbs found nowhere else in the realm.
I can't say that I've had much practice healing.
A shame. You see, the hideaway, and when those shipments are late, if we could find this flower and learn to grow, however, as you are well aware, Imperial... No.
Tell me of these Morganbeards.
But of course, if my old tomes are to be believed, the flowers are bright yellow and as large as goblins' eyes. If I am to propagate them here in the backyard, I will require several samples, preferably... And before I forget, I do seem to recall learning in the course of my research that their odor has the
Let us know if you find any...
Oh, bother. Whatever am I to do now?
About what?
I've 2 dresses that need stitching, but I haven't got those girls' rags are so threadbare. And we most certainly cannot have that. A certain amount of decorum. You wouldn't want the poor things going without decent clothes.
Of course not. What can I do to help?
Oh, aren't you a dear? You see, I've paid for 2 bolts of cloth from the drapers in Northreach. Blue, but they don't deliver. Not to places that aren't on the map anyway, so I'll need some.
And...
I would. And don't let them fob you off with anything less than what I paid for. 1 bolt of blue and 1 of red. I expect them both. They said they'd give us new clothes.
Our man in Dalimil mentioned that Cookie's guard haven't been seen.
Here for another of my lectures. How may I help you today? Here's the latest information I have. Here you are. Thus ends today's lesson.
Keep them pilchards nice and chilled.
Look at this place. We spend half a week.
Let's hope the Draper has Hortense's cloth.
Might I interest you in some...
Just some linen.
Apology, but your items, they were due to arrive on a caravan from Boklad, but my mother thinks it might be bandits.
It usually is.
Yes. Wait.
Going to find it.
Oh.
Bird's a menace!
She meant nothing by it, I swear.
Who's gonna buy my wares now? State your animals left them in.
But they hardly...
Is there something wrong?
If you're a bandit come to steal my stuff, you're gonna be sorely...
But it was you...
Only after that feather-brained trample, I demand recompense.
These goods are expensive.
You wouldn't happen to be on your way from Boklad.
Someone from the market send you. Please...
So the fool has protection. Oi! Kid...
I told you not to call me that. And we'd have already collected if you hadn't insisted.
As I told one of your customers, it usually is.
I'll deal with the bird lover. You take the handsome one, killer.
Stop calling me that. Get him! Get him! This one! Attack! Over here!
All right. You made your point.
Did he hurt you?
No. He seemed intent on letting the bandit do his dirty work. My shipment is safe.
We can speak of that once you're safe in Northreach.
So you and my mother were right. It is always...
And we're at now. If you don't mind, I have a pressing...
Oh, I almost forgot. You'll be happy to know both bolts arrived safely along with the rest. I've also added a few extra lengths of our free of charge.
Are you sure?
My mother would insist. It's the least we can do for the man who's safe.
That's that done then. Now it's back to Hortense with her cloth. Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here have to look after each other.
It'll take ages to tidy all this stuff up.
All right, Sid.
Time to fight. Rushes near the Abbey are certainly damp. Let's see if they're damp enough for holding beards. Thanks, Gal.
Stay down! Kill! All yours, Torgal!
Size of a goblin's eye. Not this goblin. He certainly wasn't wrong about them being attracted to the flowers, Bright yellow. These are our Morgan beards, all right. Well, I've gone to this much trouble. There's something familiar about this scent. It reminds me of home. Hopefully this will be enough. I've had my fill of goblins.